demonstrated crucial brain engagement, critical thinking, logical reasoning, incisive and illuminating analysis in writing this work. Therefore, when I was asked to review this book, I screamed, "How can you ask me to review such a powerful work?" In fact, when I was being called, I said something in Hebrew, the same thing Jesus said. I said, "Kumakubi Ezra Clement," that is, I'm asking God, rise up to my defense. Give me the power, the wisdom to humbly and modestly review this powerful book. Going straight into the review, we know that an Igbo proverb tells us that a man who does not know where the rain began to beat him cannot say where he dried his body. In this regard, the book 100 Years of Amalgamation, Igbo's What's Hope in Nigeria, is a rare blend of literary scholarship and an epitome of robust Ndigbo to capture the socio-economic and political circumstances of the Igbo nation in Nigeria. This powerful book, no doubt, raises a legitimate and opposite question. Again, just as my learned colleague said, it indeed raises a legitimate and opposite question that reciprocally and equally demands a legitimate, frank, and purposive answer. From the preface to the last chapter of this great work, the author manifests and demonstrates a superlative and stratospheric level of erudition and intellectualism. It is the opinion of the author that our leaders' inability to creatively and effectively manage our huge population and prodigious resources has remained the root cause of our unfortunate circumstances in this entity and contraption called Nigeria. The author, imbued with a profound sense of patriotism, it appears that he has carried out a visceral dissection of diverse issues that have been besetting and challenging the Nigerian state, ranging from what he refers to as the Almajiri style of government, resource control issues, issues relating to fiscal federalism, to the ever-continuing systemic pathological problem of corruption, ethnic bigotry, the Igbos, and traces with perplexing clarity and dexterity the origin of the Igbo race. The author points out that the related customs and etymological semblance and similarity, which I had previously alluded to, between the Jews and Igbos point to the direction that Igbos might have had their descent from the Jews, interaction with the Jews and limited exposure. I am of the firm view that the author is correct in this respect. Brothers and sisters, just consider the essential similarity of the unfortunate experience of the Jews in their checkered history, climaxing in the pogrom of the Second World War and the cataclysmic Holocaust, which the Nigerian state plunged the Igbo nation into between 1966 and 1970. Examples abound in terms of the experience of Ndigbo in Nigeria. I am also inclined to agree with the learned writer that central and continuing theme of this epochal work Chapter 2 of this great work dwells on the depth characteristic Igbo attitude of can do, or the depth characteristic Igbo can-do spirit. Indeed, the author alluded to the unprecedented, the unique threat of bounce-backability which sustains the Igbo nation. This bounce-backability they have suffered in making progress. To God be the glory. A great indeed we are. I am proud to be an Igbo. I noticed that when Ohaneze spoke, and when the man who said the opening prayer made his supplication, and when my great President General Ohaneze Ndigbo worldwide spoke, believe me, my brothers and sisters, I was moved with a profound sense of passion. I just couldn't describe what happened to me. I noted a hysterical paroxysm of excitement. I did not have another prayer. Most important verse in the Bible, in the entire Bible, is found in Deuteronomy 6:4, which Jesus also repeated in Mark 12:29. I will render it in Hebrew. That verse says something like, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. In Hebrew religion or Judaism, it is called threefold sanctification. It is the foundation of faith. It is literally translated, therefore Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord alone.